value. Attention is value. The only thing you have control over, and I have control over on a daily basis, is where we put our attention to, what we give our attention to, and where we put effort in. Those are the only things we can control daily basis. Think about it, all areas of your life. Spirituality, family, finances, health, whatever you want to call it. What you give your attention to and what you put your effort into is what you control. Nothing else. You don't control the outcome. You don't control other people's actions. You don't control other people's thoughts. You don't control what someone's going to do, what's going to happen, what could happen, what might happen. You don't control any of that. But attention is value, because you'll only put effort into something that you give attention to. So start with what we're giving attention to. Unfortunately, most of us live giving attention to social media. Now, I'm not saying social media is bad. I'm saying when you're giving attention to social media, think about what's happening to your attention span. Because what's going on is just scrolling. And so you're giving attention to a million things in a day. Can you put effort into a million things in a day that make a positive impact in your life? No, you cannot. And that's why you live on an emotional roller coaster and you live with anxiety. Because the things you control, you are destroying by throwing it at something else without choosing where you give attention to. And to be frank, all of us have the ability to only give attention to a few key things per day and put effort into a few key things per day. And that's what we need to focus on. Not throwing our attention, the most valuable thing you and I have, more than money, more than anything, more than your time, is attention. Because your time will either get wasted or invested or multiplied, so to speak, or leveraged based on what? On what you give your attention to. So even more valuable than that is your attention. So remember, the only things you and I control is what we give our attention to and what we put our effort into. See you soon.